So the next Snowbreak patch is going to be a very, very, very big patch. This patch is going to be a Covenant patch, and Covenant patches tend to be very big. Lots of freebies, some permanent content, etc., etc. Acacia and Marion are going to get married. We're going to be marrying both of them, the two freaks of the Heimdall Force. Acacia does get a big booba buff, similar to Brahma from Ether Gazer or Kartathea from Wuthering Waves. You use her ult and she transforms into a big booba lady. Acacia is also going to be the first character that is not using a gun. That's right. In a third-person shooter, we are no longer using guns. Acacia is basically using flying swords. That's right, flying swords. Which looks really, really fucking cool, right? I think this Acacia might probably be one of my new favorite playstyles to play. Her playstyle does look fun. Her mature version does use a big flying sword, and she is going to be a kinetic. Marion, who is going to be a free character, is going to be a kinetic support. Although Marion will be free, she will not be an Octus Drive character, so expect her to actually be good. I don't know how often she'll be on the field, but the devs for Snowbreak have been pretty good with support characters. Support characters will typically show up on the field, so Marion does do that. You'll see her, hovering around on the field, shooting up enemies, blazing up the battlefield. She's basically going to be, buffing up your damage, and will most likely be the best support for Acacia, since with Covenant patches, you will typically have a DPS character that's very good, that's on rate up, and then the free character typically tends to be the support character for that DPS. Since this is a Covenant patch, they will obviously have wedding skins, which I will definitely buy myself. Other skins include Mia in a cheap pal dress, aka a Chinese dress, which looks pretty good on her. Sirius with a goldfish themed dress, which looks good, I promise. Narita will also get a booty short skin, it looks like, and Yao Quiet Quitter, which is the 4-star Yao, is also getting a skin. It's basically similar to her old Office Lady skin, but this one is more looter, since Snowbreak is now in a much more looter era now. Along with these new skins, there's also going to be skin reruns for Kadia, Tess, Yao, Shen, Life, Fenny. The wedding skin dresses are getting a rerun. I think every skin is basically getting a rerun. So if you did miss a skin, this is the best patch to play Snowbreak, because I do believe basically every skin that was available in the game will be available this patch. I think there might be like a few exceptions. I don't think any of her skins are getting rerun, but there are a lot of skins getting rerun this patch. So if you did miss any skin, definitely check out this patch. There's also going to be a free operative selector that's going to be up to Hearts of Harmony. So that means you can select a 5-star operative up to the 5-star Shen, I believe. So you can get a free Shen, which is pretty good since her skin is getting a rerun this patch. Now, along with the new content we're getting in the game, we're getting this strange card game called Dono. It looks like a auto chess game with cards mixed in. You basically collect cards from the enemies and stuff, right? Your enemies become cards, and I guess you could use them in a card battle, it seems. There's also going to be a new co-op mode. This co-op mode is going to be permanent. It seems that the devs have stated that this will be a pretty difficult co-op mode. So my best guess is that the normal co-op mode is probably going to be like beginner/intermediate, while this new upcoming one is going to be a much more of an expert level, probably. It looks like there's going to be like some type of weather mechanic, like some very dangerous weather in this co-op mode. There's also going to be Omnitech making a comeback in this permanent co-op mode, which is pretty good because I do believe a lot of players have asked for the Omnitech to be permanent, right? It's a pretty cool, unique system. It's basically just a bunch of gadgets that you can use to damage the enemy or cause various effects, crowd control effects, etc., etc. I think this new co-op mode is called Hazard mode. It will be a seasonal thing. I don't know how long a season will last. Probably a few patches, probably every patch. Every season is going to have a, well, different effect, most likely some type of different weather effect. We'll find out more once it comes out, but this new co-op mode does look pretty interesting. There's also going to be a new PvE mode for Let's Go Himdall, that Operatives versus Hams game. I'm not really that too much fond of this mode, mostly because I just like platforming more, but there is going to be a new PvE mode for this Ham invasion mode, which looks pretty good. Star Wars Defense is also making a comeback with some new upgrades. You can get Acacia and Marion on the front lines of Star Wars Defense. There's also going to be a permanent thing in the base called the Archiverse, which is basically an arcade room that you can play games with various girls. I do believe Cirrus, Marion, Acacia, who else? Mia is also there. So that's 4 girls in that mode, which is pretty cool. Now, for some small quality of life, one thing I noticed is they will have a main menu revamp. If you don't like the new main menu, you can switch back to the old menu if you want. There's also going to be a revamp of trials. If you already tried a trial in previous patches, you no longer have to do that trial. You can basically just claim your rewards, and that's about it. There's also going to be a quality of life for the calendar feature that's in the game. The calendar feature is kind of hidden. I think in this quality of life, the calendar will basically be like right up in your face as soon as you log in, which is pretty good. So players can know which events are coming, which events are ending, all that good stuff, etc., etc. So this new patch looks pretty good, right? We're getting, we're marrying our new characters. We're getting a lot of skin reruns, some new co-op mode, some new permanent modes. This patch looks very good. Definitely a good, I think every patch is a good patch to play Snowbreak, but this is a very amazing patch to definitely play Snowbreak. So very good patch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later.
Bye bye now. Come again soon.